So now she had to, I felt so sad because I wasn't there for her. I wish I was there the whole day, but I'm still a student. I have to go to school and everything. I didn't know her condition was that bad because everything happened so fast. So then, she was coming down from the bed, and I swear when I saw her face, I felt like breaking down. There were over 30, I think 20 people. So I couldn't let out my heart. I was like, Mom, I love you, and cry all I want because there are so many people and there are so many cameras. I hate cameras when I'm really being genuine. When I'm speaking, I hate cameras. Around. I just wanna be myself sometimes because I don't know where that information is going. So all I did is try to hold in my tears. When we were praying like this, I could see, she wasn't able to move when you have a stroke. So, but I could see her tears running down. But she was looking around. She could even talk to me. But I could talk to her, and then she could listen. So, yeah. So then now, she came down, we saw her, we prayed for her. Everyone was ready to leave. I said, I have a bad feeling. Today I have to talk to my mom. I have to. They didn't ingiza me in that ambulance. I forced my way. There was a driver's place. The doors were already closed. There was no way in. But you see the driver's seat. I went through the driver's seat and I went through the back all the way to see my mom. I could see her nurse over there was stripping her, trying to give her those injections. It was so painful to watch, guys. It was so painful. I don't want to cry because it many affects Sana. And I don't want to be weak. I don't want when my brother grows up or when my dad sees this video and he just feels sad. I'm trying to stay strong for everyone around me. But yeah, I sat in that ambulance and I remember the exact same words that I said, like I said it a few hours ago. I remember them. I sat down, I could see her looking at me. And I said, Mom, I miss you so much. And it's sad to come back home every day from school and not see you. Because she used to have a favorite seat down like in the sitting room. And every day, I would come back from school. And then I thought I would see her in that in that place. And I said, I'm not sick anymore. And even no one told me her condition is that bad. So I told her, I miss you so much and I love you. I could see her crying. The tears were running down. I could see her crying. I'm like, Mom, I miss you, I love you. And I'm saying, Mom, I miss you, I love you. I'm trying to scream while this poor pushing me out of the ambulance because I want to talk to my mom. But I wasn't allowed because the stress might affect her. But I had a bad feeling that this should be the last time I see her. After I saw her condition, I was broken. Everyone was crying. While I was talking to my mom, she could still hear my brother in the background crying loudly because he's not a soft crier. So, let me wipe my tears. So, that day after I saw her condition, I was like, I have to pray for her. The next day it was on. The day I met her was a Saturday. The next day was a Sunday. On Sunday, I didn't go to church, but it is because so many things were going on. And after they saw my condition, they were like, there's no way this girl can go to church. People will be wondering why she's so sad, why she's so what. So, that day, Nili decided I fasted that day. Sikukula the whole day. I didn't eat. After seeing your mom in that condition, can you feel like eating? Me, I didn't feel like eating. Eating was the last thing on my mind. So I felt like, let me take this opportunity. People would ask me, by the way, it's like the devil came with temptation. My auntie would usually come with pizza and what. Me, I didn't feel like eating. I felt sick because my mom is in the hospital and I can't be with her. That day I prayed. I had Bible verses screenshotted. My phone is filled with Bible verses screenshot because I enter my prayer, I see a scripture and say, God, my mom will not die. I said, God, my mom will not die. God, I will not look at photos and say this was my mom. And I told God, by next week, my mom will be out of that hospital. I told God, by next week, that woman will not be there. In the might, I had so much faith. So much faith. And then I went to school. Monday, 10th November, I went to school. Trying to make everything okay. Not telling my friends what's happening at home, because I think I got that blood of not venting out my feelings. I don't say my feelings easily. If I ever speak to you about my feelings, then start maybe crying. I can never do that. I'm strong like my mom. I can never start venting to you and say how sad I am, mama. Let's say no. I'm not really, I can talk to you so much, but I'm not really a deep feelings person. So I didn't tell my friends anything, that my mom is in the hospital. So they assumed everything was okay. Just before break, I was in class learning and having fun. And another teacher from the reception says, "Hi, Sky, and you're being called. And pack your bags, you're going somewhere." I took my bags, my school bag. I went down, because this upstairs. I went downstairs now to the reception to see my driver there. And my brother, and he told me mom wants to see me. She wants to talk to me. And I was like, finally, yes, Lord. Lord, you have answered my prayer. She's finally healed. Because I was like, finally she can talk. Because the last time I saw her, she was able to talk. God is almighty. Reminder, this was 10th November 2025. I saw my baba and I saw my dad in the same place. If you ever see those two men in the same place, know something major is going on. And I hugged my baba. I'm like, Baba, why are you here? She's okay. Maybe they came with flowers. I'm like, she's okay, so why didn't you come with flowers? Why is no one smiling? Everyone, my dad, he likes to hide his emotion. He had glasses and a mask. I'm like, why are you having? I thought you're supposed to be smiling. Where's mom? I want to see her. Why don't you guys have on my car right there? I wrote a card saying, Mom, thank you so much for healing. Thank you, God. I've been praying for you, and I wish for the best. We have fought over this thing. And I had my card, in my hand, ready to give it to her, and say, "This is my card for you, Mom. And I thank God that you have healed." Instead of going to see my mom, I think this was a therapist or something, or a consultant. I don't know who she was, or a doctor there. Me and Danny, they said that he let me enter this one room. Me and Danny entered inside that room. That woman started saying stories. Started saying stories. Like, I'm telling you, I was frustrated. I'm like, where is my mom? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I can have an attitude, because I was like, she's asking me, "Hi, Sky," smiling at me, and me, I can't smile. My mom is in the hospital. Like, "Hi, Sky, how are you? How are you? What do you like to eat?" And I'm like, "What's up with you? I want to see my mom. Please, I want to see my mom." And they started telling me questions, which worried me. Started saying questions like, "What would you do if your mother was no longer here with us? What would you do if your mother is dead?" Me, I said straight to her face, and I remember I said straight to her face, "My mom is not dead. I don't know who told you that. And by next week, she won't be in this hospital. She's going to be healed." Started sanitizing her. She's like, "Okay, by next week, she won't be here." Yeah. And then they told me that her condition is so bad. In the morning, they had to resuscitate her. And I told her, yeah. Started saying how bad her condition is. Like, her condition is bad, worstest. She's on a lifeline, life machine. All those life machines I usually watch in the movies, I never thought it would be me experiencing a loved one on it. And I couldn't imagine the pain she was in. They're telling me, at I know she's on a lifeline. And I'm like, okay, God is almighty. I believe in him. He will overcome this, Don't come in. Sawa. So that's what I told that woman. She said, you love your mom, right? And I said, so much. And then she was like, I would love to talk to her, but she's no longer here with us. I remember my brother looked at me. He's short, so he looked at me with his eyes. And then he was like making sure that he had the same thing that I had. And I'm like, oh Jesus, why are you looking at me like that? He's like looking at me like, Sky, his mom. I look at him back, I'm like, it's okay, they are pranking us, As we are social media people, so I thought this would be an awesome prank. My mom is pranking me, but that wasn't a good prank. I wish it was a prank. Because I wish it was a prank. I don't wanna cry because I've done this video so many times and I don't want to mess this one up because I don't show any emotions here, because I don't want my anyone to watch it and feel bad of what is happening, because all people already feel sad. So I'm trying to stay strong for these people. And then Danny started crying immediately. And then I was like, you're pranking me. What is... Me, I didn't even cry. Me, I was like, you're pranking... Where is my mom? She's like, oh, I'm pranking you. Come, let's see her. I walk out. I'm seeing everyone looking at me pitifully. I was walking, I was feeling okay. People wondering, Sky, why are you not crying? What's up with you? Because it's not like it didn't hit me yet. As it came, it didn't hit me at all. It hit me like a banger. The news went so down so fast, like I measured it like a pill. I fell down while we were walking to her room. Like, geez, it's like something caught me. I fell down. It's like like something. I fell down and I started crying. And I was like, oh, my mom is not dead. 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 I fell down. I remember. And then I went to this big room. She was on a hospital bed. Her body facing a window. I entered. I looked at her with no tears in my eyes. I'm looking at her like this. I was soaking it all in because I knew this would be the time I will see her normally. That time she looked like human. Because dead people don't look the same after even a day or an hour. I want to soak in that this will be the last time I'm seeing her. Tubes were running through her mouth. You could see blood is running through. And when people are dead, their fingers are black. And their tongue is also black and purple. Her tongue was purple and inside was black. She was and tubes were running and blood was running through. Her skin was still normal because she died a few minutes ago. Not minutes, few hours ago. So I saw her. I saw my mom dead, lifeless on a hospital bed, still with hospital clothes, lying down there peacefully, sleeping. Me, I don't like saying she's dead. It hurts my feelings, so I just say she's sleeping. So I saw her there sleeping. Everyone was shattered in the room. Me, I was like looking at her. Up to this day, I don't believe my mom is dead. Up to this day, I don't believe my mom is dead. But she truly is. You know, never in my life again will I have anyone to call mom.